Hey, I'm Alex or Arbitrary Voice, and this is going to be game one, hopefully, of with our Dredge deck. I just tried to play a game, and they conceded pretty fast for like no reason, because we're currently in the constructed open queues because I don't have any spare ticks right now. So this hand looks to be pretty incredible because we have the Inquisition, which we want to see in our opening hand, if at all. We have a sack outlet, and we have a way to get Dredge stuff into the graveyard. Unfortunately, annoyingly, we don't have the blue source and then the fetch. So I think I might Inquisition turn one, or I can do this turn one. Well, okay, we'll Inquisition turn one. We'll keep this hand. We're not going first. We're going second. Tron, probably more, green red Tron. That's quite bad for us, but hopefully we'll be able to kill them before they can do too much. Inquisition is quite bad in this, but we might be able to get a Sylvan Scrying or an Ancient Stirrings. What will we draw? Grave Troll. That's not great. We should be able to flashback a Faithless Looting at some point though. So we don't care about the life total very much, so we'll get the Watery Grave right now. And then we will Inquisition you. This is tough because Mimic that. Okay, Mystifying Maze. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with this, to be honest with you. That seems like it's fine. Pyroglasm's quite annoying. We might take that. I don't think we care about this. Okay, let's take the Pyroclasm. And we'll take this. We'll pass the turn back. So I'm actually quite intrigued to see what's going on with the Mimic Vat. I don't know if that's a combo piece somehow. Oh, they drew the Sylvan Scrying. Okay. So they'll go get the tower. But luckily we didn't see anything that should be too threatening. Okay, we got a fetch. That's pretty cool. So we can play the Hedron Crab. We can play Bloodstained Mire. Mill ourselves. We've got a bridge and two grave. Okay, that's pretty good. So we got three cards that we want to go. We actually want to see in our graveyard. Now we're going to. I'm still assuming that life total doesn't matter too much, so we're going to get Steam Vents because we want as many blue sources as we can in case we find a Drown Sulker. Mill ourselves. Bloodghast. That's fine. And now we can suspend this. So if he wants to interact with this somehow, we can just sacrifice it and get a zombie out of it. That doesn't mean we don't get to F6 though. So there's the tower. Probably the one that he searched. Yep. So Mimic Vat is coming into play. This is just really weird. I don't know what's going on. Maybe he's going to try to abuse Enter the Battlefield effect somehow? By flickering stuff? We'll yield to this. So because we have everything that we actually want to find, we're just going to start dredging. We didn't hit an Archimedes. We hit a Faithful Looting. That's the only thing that's real. So we probably do want to cast that. So we'll get the Bloodghast back and mill ourselves. There's an Archimedes. Bloodghast into play. Now we can. Hang on. Does that mean that it doesn't go to the graveyard? Because that could be quite annoying. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's keep dredging. So we'll get rid of the extract demon and this because we want to be able to hit for something powerful in case that is in fact what the mimic vat will do to us. I am genuinely intrigued to see what's going on here. Oh, you got the 2 towers. Okay. Worm coil engine is pretty standard. We don't mind about that too much because we can block and sacrifice, and we can sacrifice the thing that it blocks, and that will give us a way to see what the hell this is going to do. So I could have sacrificed in his end step there, but we only have 1 bridge right now, and I'm still uncertain how this interacts with us, so um, not really sure. Let's keep dredging. We're on 23 cards. Third Narcomoeba. Yes, we will put that into play. So we can unearth this. We can cast Faithful Suiting. I think I want to cast a Faithful Suiting here, try and hit more bridges, because unfortunately, even though we only have 17 cards left in our library, those contain 3 bridges. So let's go ahead and do that. We don't. I generally don't like to go below 10 on dredging. So what we're going to do is we're going to get 1 Stinkweed Imp and 1 Darkmoor Salvage, and then we're going to discard these Grave Trolls. So we still didn't hit one of the bridges. So in those 10 cards is 3 bridges. This happens sometimes, unfortunately. What we can do though is we can get all these Bloodghast back. We could mill ourselves, go to 7, but then we'll be on 6 next turn. I think that's okay. We want to hit those bridges. Okay, there's 2 of our bridges, so that's good. Let's put the Bloodghast into play, if our opponent will allow us to. I should probably have done that. I should probably have played the land's second main phase in case this dies, which it probably will. So that was a mistake. So let's attack in with these. Oh, yeah, that came in this turn. Because there's he'll probably block with the worm coil because it's free. Yeah. So that was an error. We'll sacrifice here. Get some zombies. Okay, so that's good, but yeah. Okay, I'm glad that I get to keep all those zombies. Very glad. So we dealt 2 damage to him there, but we're going to be doing a lot more next turn. He can make a hasty Bloodghast if he wants to. Mystifying Maze. So we can exile one of our tokens maybe. All is Dust is fine. I'm not sure what his plan is, because we're just going to get lots. How many zombies are you going to get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 3. 21. Okay. He gets to do this a lot though. He didn't kill a creature. If he'd I would have understood if he'd put this into play and then all was dusted. It would have gone to my graveyard and not his. Let's stack those automatically if it'll let us. Yeah, good. Yield, yield, yield. Do you see what you have done? This is another advantage of, I guess, of playing this deck as well. A lot of people don't don't know how bridge works, or how a lot of the stuff in the deck works, honestly, because nobody plays it modern. So are you just saying no to all of those? Now what? What is your plan? What are you planning, if anything? Okay, he conceded. That makes sense. And he conceded a match. So I'm still going to include that because it does show what the deck is capable of. Admittedly, it was because of an All Dust, because um, sorry, somebody wasn't sure what they were doing, I suppose. Um, but yeah, as you can see, it is potentially quite a powerful deck. We could have had all those zombies next turn anyway, because of in that turn anyway, because we had the sack outlet. The only thing was we would have probably tried to keep the Greater Gargadon onto it on at least one counter, so that we could um, I'm thinking of the word, so that we could sacrifice something, the thing that the Wormcoil engine was blocking. Um, but yeah, let's go on to the next match.